All right, Shalom.
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 We the real Hebrew Israelites of Baton Rouge, here with another sit down, man. And before we get started with today's sit down, we're gonna turn to the east and give all praise and glory to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakakadas.
Double honors to the apostles of GMS who rule well and taught us this truth, and peace and salutations to Yakim across the four corners of the globe, preaching this gospel in truth and sincerity. All right, our elders have deemed this year the year of our salvation and the year of Esau, Edom's judgment and destruction, man. And as you can see, that's what's happening, man. All right, now Trump is signing all of these different laws and executive orders into policy, all right, and it's gonna totally destroy this place, man. All right, so he came up with the big beautiful bill, and as you know, that's gonna hurt a lot of the poor people. All right, they're gonna take away your Medicaid, they're taking away housing, and they're putting more restrictions on you getting food stamps or you getting Medicaid. I think you had to work like 80 hours now, man. All right, and he's gradually putting us into a digital prison. All right, and that's what we're gonna get into. We're gonna get into the economic collapse of America. All right, and this digital transition that Esau is gradually getting the people to go into, man. All right, because his idea of a world is a 15-minute city with everybody C-hipped, okay, with an RFID C-hip. All right, so we're going to get into the scriptures.
Got a quick one for you.
Go ahead.
This is First Thessalonians, chapter 5 and verse 3. It says, when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction come up upon them.
Yeah, and right now, you got Trump steady trying to hash out things with Russia, all right, and Ukraine. They are trying to have peace treaties, but it's not working, man. All right, Israel is trying to have peace treaties right now with Gaza, all right, but it's not working, man. And Gaza right now is getting tore up by the famine, man, which is man-made because Israel is orchestrating all of that. Nothing not a Jew could say in an instant, hey, let the food go in. But he doesn't want to do that, man. Why? Because those small hats want all of that land, man. All right? So all of this peace and safety, you hear him saying it, but physically, it's nothing but war going on, man. 1 minute is peace, and then the next minute somebody's shooting another rocket off, okay? Or a missile at each other. Right? Go ahead.
Right, and Trump, if I could say Trump as well over here saying that by him doing those different tariffs on these heathen nations, all right, that is going to bring peace over here in America. And, you know, by him signing that big, beautiful bill, it's going to be, you know, more peace for the so-called Americans, okay? But at the end of the day, like the scriptures say, sudden destruction, all right? Because by him doing those different tariffs on these heathen nations, it's stopping what the food sources and different you know, dainties that you Americans, you know, you people need and want is coming to a halt and cutting it short. All right, but Trump is using all these different signing these different bills, policies to make it seem like he making America great again, but he's really not.
Yep, he's really circling this place down the drain because those tariffs is really a tax on you American people. So the more he taxes these EU nations, you know, Mexico, Canada, and Russia, and all of these nations, the people in America got to pay for it. That's why everything is being tightened, man, and people are so stressed out and crashing out. Go ahead, Art.
It says back in 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 3, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction come upon them as travail upon a woman with child.
Yes, sudden destruction. They're not going to see it coming, man. All right, while America's around policing all of these different countries are getting tired of America's bullshit, you know, stuff, man. They're getting tired of the BS, okay? So now they're making deals behind the back of America to what? Take America down, man. And you people have no clue what's about to happen, man. But that's why the men of the Lord, the prophets, are here to warn you that the destruction of America is imminent. All right, and you see that with this digital transition that they're making, man. This stable coin, okay? They had just signed the act while everybody was focusing on all these other crazy things that's going on in the world, like the Epstein trial and the Diddy trial and all of this. They just signed the Genius Act, man, which is setting up something called stable coin, which is a digital currency, and it's going to be connected to the blockchain. Okay, and that digital currency is going to go from digital to then they want to put it inside you. All right, and they're going to be able to control everything from what you spend, how you move, what you use your money on. Then there's going to be time periods on it to where if you don't use it in a certain time span, then you lose it. So this devil's trying to create a digital prison for everybody.
And if I can say, just like back on, you could tell this is Rome all over again, Rome 2.0, because back in the Roman era, I forgot what era was it, but you know, with the Pharaoh, I mean, you know what they did, and you know, the Roman Empire. So like in the Roman Empire, when certain things was going on, all right, in the empire, they used the bread and circus to distract the people, so they could go in their secret council and pass certain decrees, all right, and without the people knowing, all right, and that's what you see Trump doing. While you know Trump got all these different things going on with the Epstein files, all right, you got things going on with the P Diddy and all these different rappers going to prison, you know, and you have all these different things that's blinding the mass of the people and distracting the people, and behind closed doors, look what Trump doing. Yep. Passing what? Unrighteous decrees, right? Which was sudden distress is gonna come upon you people.
Yep.
Exactly, brother.
That's yep. Hey, do we have any more on that?
No, that was it.
I'm gonna go with one, you know, and just backing up what the brother was saying as far as, you know, they putting all these different distractions before our people. But meanwhile, you got the men of the Lord warning and telling you what's coming. This is Joel chapter 2, starting at the top. It says, blow ye the trumpet in Zion.
Right. And the trumpet is this word, man. All right. And we're blowing it in Zion, which is a monument, which is talking about the Israelites. And wherever the Israelites are, that's whatever the people are. Israel is a people before it's a place. So wherever you see Israelite is, that's where we are, man. And most of us, the bulk of us, is over here in America. Go ahead.
It says, blow ye the trumpet in Zion and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand.
Right, and the day of the Lord, man, is going to be a terrible time. And that day goes into a season, man. All right? This stuff ain't going to just happen in one day, man. All right? It's a season, and we're in that season right now, man. We're right in between the 6th and 7th trumpet, man. All right? Go ahead.
Yep, and if I could just add on to what you're saying, like if you pay attention to over the time, you know, when you go back to the 50s, the 60s, and 70s, and things like that, when Jake had some type of at least common sense in his mind, Esau Edom has destroyed our people to where you got today. You got terms YNs and YBs and all whatever. You know, just Jake has lost their mind. All right, Jake have lost their way, and they dumbed our people down. All right, but the Lord has put the spirit on his men, okay, to expose what's going on and what has happened. But our people so dumbed down now. You know what I'm saying? They don't care about nothing but pleasures. You know what I mean? They just want to have fun.
Yeah.
I can bring a quick precept to back you up.
Yeah.
The spirit. This is Amos 6:1. It say, "Woe to them that are at ease in Zion."
Right. Yes, that's our people. You know what I'm saying? This devil is passing all these different laws and legislations and signing these different executive orders. All right. Meanwhile, you got our people still out partying. All right, still turning up, still living their best lives, man, as if none of these things are going on.
Yep. And that's why this stuff is going to happen suddenly.
It says, "And trust in the mountain of Samaria."
Right.
Yes, America, man. Okay, America. That's who our people trust in. All right, they trust in these different, you know, benefits that, you know, is here in the United States of America. But now, what is Trump doing? He taking away all those benefits, man.
Yep.
So it's gonna be woe to you that trust in
Egypt.
Samaria.
Yep.
Trust in Egypt.
Yeah.
man.
Woe to you that go down to Egypt for help, Salaki, brother.
Right. And woe means destruction. All right. The Lord gonna use the same one that y'all put y'all trust in to turn on you. The scripture tell you never trust thine enemy.
Yep.
Never. You got it.
That was it. That was pretty
All right. I got one for you because you were talking about what Esau did to our people, man. All right, and that's why he's getting taken out of the way. But it says the Isaiah 32:7, the instruments also of the cherub are evil. He devised wickedness. He devised wicked devices to destroy the poor.
Right, through the music industry, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Through the different with the Hollywood movies and things like that. That's why people have these different ideologies in their mind. Like even when you go into the women, right? The women always talking about they looking for this spark from a man and all these. All that is soap operas, man. All that is fantasies. None of those things are real, man. You supposed to get you as a woman, you supposed to get you a husband, be with one man, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to be looking for some type of special spark that doesn't exist, man. That's not real. That's television, man.
Yeah, like they you know, the educational system.
Yep.
Right. You know, for like even when you go get deeper, you know, with entertainment, the entertainment and what the sports. Cause like in order for to be somebody great in the sports, you got to do some backdoor stuff.
Yeah.
You know, in order to be great in a entertainment field, you have to do some backdoor stuff. Right? And once you get this education, you'll go to these schools, right? Learn the philosophies of Esau, go to college, get more indoctrinated, and then after you graduate, and then what? You can't even use what you learned.
Yeah.
And then when you do get a job, none of that doctrine they pushed in you is being used in the field. No matter where you go, it's just like they just indoctrinate you to be what? To be
Have
dead.
the mind of Esau, yeah. And Esau's dead, man. And that word churl goes into scoundrel, man. This devil is a scoundrel, man. Okay? So it says to destroy the poor with lying words,
Right.
even
I was saying, keep reading.
even when the needy speak it right.
Right, exactly, and that's beautiful you brought that out because I was about to say that's why you got today where our people despise the men of the Lord. You know, in the ancient world, the elders and the men of ancient, they meant something, or you know, our people would hearken into their word.
Yeah, they carry weight.
Yeah, like this new generation, they don't listen to the elderly. You know what I'm saying? They damn sure don't want to hear the men of the Lord.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They feel like our people feel like now, as long as they got some money or they got some type of college degree, that there's somebody.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They hold that knowledge way of a higher standard than the words that's coming out of this book. You know, than the words of Yahweh Shema Shai.
That's right, man. That's what our people, they're blinded by these smooth tricks of the devil. Let me read this in the NLT. Isaiah 32:7. The smooth tricks of the scoundrels are evil. They plot crooked schemes. They lie to convict the poor, even when the cause of the poor is just, man. So these devils setting up all kind of wicked ways to take our people down, man. Mainly the Israelite man. There's all type of systems set in place to take our people down. One of the systems is the single parent home, man. Yeah. Esau knew if he could take the man out the house, he could destroy the kids and he could destroy the woman, man. Therefore destroying the home, man. And he successfully used our women as weapons against us. And guess what? It set us back, man. The so-called black community is in ruins, man. And it ain't no coming back from this, man. Okay? But that's one of the systems that he used. The benefit systems that he give you. Medicaid, WIC, food stamps, Section 8, welfare. All of that was to destroy the so-called black man, Negro and Latino man. Yep. So can someone give me Isaiah
Which one? That 10?
That 10 and 5 and Psalms. Can you give me Psalms 94 and 20, I believe?
I got that Isaiah 10. You want to go straight to 5?
Yeah.
All right, Isaiah chapter 10 and verse 5.
Is it? No, I think it might be
one.
one. Yeah.
Isaiah chapter 10 and starting at the top, it says, "Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees."
Yeah, that unto you. All right, Trump, this government system. Okay, all the legislation, the judicial system. All right, the Congress, the House. Woe unto you, man. Because these laws, they don't have nothing good for our people, man. What's up with the three strikes you outlaw? Who did that hurt the most? So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. All right, this big beautiful bill where you're taking away all of these benefits of the so-called poor. I mean, the poor people of the poor. All right, see what he's doing, and he's using the legislation to pass these laws to do that. He just passed a law to make this the biggest police state, made ICE the biggest police state. All right, what's that to do? To take you Israelites and throw you in, basically throw you in FEMA camps, concentration camps, or whatever you want to call it. All right, and which they're doing that now. That's the whole thing about the alligator Alcatraz. All right, and there's going to be plenty of those, and there's already plenty of those right now because Esau been doing this.
And then backing up what you're saying with the ICE thing, right? He got the ICE agents now, okay, and what are they doing? They wearing masks where you can't even identify who these different agents are. You know what I'm saying? So you could possibly just have some men pull up on you in any kind of uniform with some mask on. You don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You ain't no asking no questions. They just grabbing you up and getting you out of here, man. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's what they're gonna try to do to the men of the Lord, man. All right, they're gonna get some of us, but hey, they're not gonna get all of us, man. All right, but that's just a prelude to what they want to do to the men of the Lord, because we're really going against this system. We're speaking against this system, so we're number one enemy. Esau doesn't care about 2/3 of Israel because they're a part of the system, so they're already doomed. Go ahead.
It says, "And their right grievousness which they have prescribed," verse 2, "to turn aside the needy from judgment and to take away the right from the poor of my people."
Right, so they write grievousness, man, because guess what? These laws, they hurt our people. All right? You people going out to vote, all right? That's actually hurting you because guess what? They play both sides, man. All right? It's the same wings on one bird, all right? So they playing both sides, so they playing the people, man.
Birds of a feather flocks together.
That was the old sin in the world, right? Yeah.
It say that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless, right?
Yeah.
And they have just completely broken the family structure of the so-called black man and so-called black woman. They broke it up, man. All right, so you women, you despise your husbands. Now you have no protection. Now you got little Jake growing up without a father. He's fatherless. All right, without a father, man, a boy or a girl is doomed. All right, they have no protection. Nobody to be there for them. All right, so when this devil come in with great wrath, man, our people are doomed. They through.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do when this devil show his true horns, man? And after he has torn everything apart.
Yep, that's right, man. All right.
Songs.
You finished with that, bro? Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna read verse 5 right quick.
Okay.
Isaiah chapter 10 and verse 5, it says, "O Assyrian," all right, in the modern day Assyrian, it's talking about the so-called white man, all right, Esau, Edom. "O Assyrian, the rod of mine anger, and the staff in their hand is mine indignation." So everything that this devil is doing, all the wrath he's gonna come down with, is from the heavens, man, from the anger of the Lord for the rebellious children, which are Israelites. That's why the scripture says in Proverbs 21, I believe it's 21, starting at the top, "The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, and he turneth it whithersoever he will." All right, so everything that, all these decrees that's being passed, ultimately it goes back to Yahweh Shema Shah, man.
Yep.
All right, he getting ready to come down on 2/3 of our people and exterminate y'all, delete y'all, so he could build up a new kingdom and righteousness through the elect, man.
That's right, man. That's what's happening. I wanted to touch on something because you said something about the single parent homes or mother homes. Sirach 3 and 9. Sirach 3 and 9. For the blessing of the father established the house of the children, but the curse of the mother rooted out foundations, man. All right? So these single mother homes, hey, that's a curse, man. That's a curse on our people, man. And what has it done? It's destroyed the kids, all right? Destroyed the man, all right? Because he can't be a part of his kid's life, or he doesn't have him 24/7 like he would like to have him, all right? And who did that? Esau Edom with his laws and legislation.
Yeah.
All right? So that's how this devil coming. That's a part of his devices, man. His laws, man. All right, go ahead.
Psalms 94 and 1, it says, Yahweh power, to whom vengeance belongeth.
Malachi 2 and 1.
O power, to whom vengeance belongeth, show thyself. Verse 2, lift.
What's that? What
Psalms 94.
94 and 20.
20?
Yep.
Kind. Yeah, that's
Two
kind.
on their beds. They wait upon their beds.
This is Psalms 94 and 20. It says, shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which framest mischief by a law?
Right. Esau, he frames mischief by a law, man. We're not supposed to have no dealings with this devil, man. All right? Because everything he does is mischief, man. All right? It's created to destroy. All right? That's why, give me John 10 and 10. It was created to destroy, man. And this devil, he's a perfect weapon for Yahweh side, man. Okay? And he uses these laws to bring down, to make he uses these laws to put, his legislation and his laws to push his wicked agenda, man. All right, go ahead.
This is St. John chapter 10 and verse 10. The thief comes not but to steal and to kill and to destroy.
Right. Who's the thief, man? Esau Edom, man. And what does it say it comes to do?
It says, it says, the thief cometh not but for to steal and to kill and to destroy.
And that's what happened when he came to America, man. And every nation he's went to, he has killed, stolen the resources, stolen the natural resources. Okay, he's used the money system, which is a poly scheme. All right, because it's not connected to nothing. All of this money system is the belief that you give into it. So if everybody stops believing in the dollar, then the dollar will cease. And that's what BRICS is for, man. Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, and many more countries have joined the BRICS, so they can get away from the dollar and therefore collapse it. And that's why with this Genius Act, which is he wants to use it as a stable coin, which it's still going to be connected to the dollar. So the dollar is worth shit, but he wants that digital. They want to have a digital currency, all right, which is going to lead into the RFID chip, man. All right, where they put the digital currency, all right, on your chip, and then insert it in your body. Okay, and if you don't do what they ask you to do, they can just take you off the system. All right, they can release some cyanide in your hand, or they can cut all of your money off. All right, and you ain't gonna be able to do nothing. Go ahead.
You want Malachi chapter 2?
Mm-hmm.
Starting at the top, it says, and now, O ye priests, this commandment is for you. If ye will not hear, and if ye will not lay it to your heart,
It might be Micah 2.
Micah 2.
Yeah, so it's like it, bro.
That's all good.
My bad.
Micah chapter 2.
Mm-hmm, man.
Yeah, this one right here.
Yeah.
Micah chapter 2, starting at the top. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds.
Right. Death and destruction to Esau Edom, man. You 13 families, okay? The elites are the illuminated ones, that they call them, are the deep state, are Rockefeller, the DuPonts, okay, the Bush family, the Morgan family, okay? These are the families that run the world, okay? And there are 13 of them, all right? So death and destruction coming to you. Start over, Vic.
Micah chapter 2, starting at the top. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds.
Yeah, because that's all they do. Iniquity goes into sin after sin after sin. They put all of this stuff out so our people could sin, man. They put damn near gelatin. They putting all kind of food, giving us all kind of food with dye, red dye in it. Okay, cancer in it. All right, they making all these genetically modified organisms, which is the microwave dinners and shit like that.
Yeah.
All right, the fake meat that they're doing, all of that is devised to what? Destroy us.
Yeah.
All right, and their ultimate enterprise is give me Job 5:12. Their ultimate enterprise is that RFID chip, man, where they put a digital C-hip into you, and that's it, man. That's what they want to get to. Go ahead.
It says when the morning is light, they practice it.
Yeah, they got the power, so they think about it at night. They give it. They think about it at night what they want to do, and in the morning they put it in legislation. All right, so they can sign a bill or executive order. All right, so they can destroy you. That's what this Genius Act is about. That's what this big, beautiful bill is about, to destroy the people. All right, to take away the wealth. Okay, that's where we're going.
This is Job chapter 1, 5 and 12.
You got more on that?
Just a little bit.
Just a little
it
bit
says
more.
because it is in the power of the hand. That's basically what you said.
Yeah, they have control over everything, man. The 13 families, the elite, they run the whole world. All right, and they hide their identity through different, so-called races.
All right, read verse 2 too, man.
Go ahead.
It says, and they covet fields and take them by violence.
Yeah, they covet fields. That's why they all over there in the so-called Middle East, so they can take him. All right, that's what happened when they came to America. They came to America and said that this was theirs. And who did they do? They took it from the so-called Native Americans, man. They damn near killed a lot of them. You know, and that's what these devils do. And now they're all over in Ukraine, around Russia's border. All right, they're all over the Middle East with Iran. They're all in Syria. They're all in Gaza. Okay, they was in Afghanistan. All right, Iraq. You see, these devils have over 850 military bases all over the world. You see what I'm saying? All right, and that's another reason why these countries are turning on you, and they're going to shoot 200 million missiles on you, man. Yeah. All right, go ahead.
It says, in houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage.
Yeah, they oppress us in our house and our heritage. They take your land, they take your women, they separate. Look what they did to the so-called black community. They totally wasted that community. All right. The Israelites are disenfranchised, man. All right, they're not together. They're not in unity, and now we know that goes back to the curses. We are under the curses, but nevertheless, this devil put all these laws into place to keep us down, man. Put all these systems into place to keep us down, man. And he's doing it unto this day. Yep, you got any more?
Nah, I just want to back you up a little bit, just to make a point.
Go ahead.
This devil's so wicked, man. He took away the fact that we are the true biblical Israelites and told the world that he is, and got the world believing that he is. You know.
Yep.
This is a wicked devil, man, and this is why he must be destroyed. He gotta go. He gotta be put out of the rulership position, man. He's nothing but a liar, a murderer, and a thief. That's it.
Quick research.
That's it.
Man, it's Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
And who gave it? All right, Yahweh, why Yahweh side, man? And Yahweh is going to send Yahweh side back with the host of the angels, all right, to take this world down, man. All right, and set up a new government, man. All right, where Yahweh side is going to be reigning, man, in righteousness, and the elect is going to be reigning in righteousness, man.
It says he covered the faces of the judges thereof, If not, where? Who is he?
Yeah, trying to be. He told everybody a lie, man. He whitewashed the scriptures, man. All right, you know, do iconoclasm. All right, he came in and he cut the noses off of all of the black statues. He colored everything white. Okay, he went and lied and said that everybody in the scriptures are white, are so-called white people. Okay, saying that he's the so-called that the Lord is so-called white, man. That's blasphemy. Okay, so that's what these devils have done, man. They crossed out, they X'd out our Lord and Savior Yahweh side over here in America, man, and got everybody believing in a lie, man. And we also were believing in a lie, man, before the Lord woke us up, man.
Yes.
But now we see the light. You got some
Back up, it's that Revelation 9.
Yeah, man. So that's what this devil does, man. He goes and takes over places that he doesn't belong.
I got you.
Go ahead.
It's Revelation chapter 11 and verse 8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the streets of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt.
Right. Spiritually, America is Sodom and Egypt, man. All right. That great city is going into America. And and it's not talking about physical bodies that dead. It's talking about the Israelites spiritually, they're dead. They haven't been, woken up, man. They're not lively stones. They don't understand what's going on, man. They don't understand prophecy. Okay, therefore, they're in the congregation of the dead, man. And who's responsible for that? Esau, Edom. Okay. Then overall, the Lord, Yahweh Shai, he put all of this together, okay? All right. So if you righteous, hey, the Lord made you righteous. If you're evil and wicked, the Lord made you evil and wicked. Why? So this is his movie. He can do whatever he wants.
It says, where also our Lord was crucified.
Yep, where also our Lord was crucified. Right over here. That's good. What is it? First Maccabees 3 and 48. First Maccabees 3 and 48. Yeah, our Lord was crucified, man. This devil just went around the world with his phony Christianity, all right, and beat the hell out of people and beat this false doctrine in people's mind, man. Okay?
Yeah, that's what we did.
Okay, bring it out.
All right, this First Maccabees chapter 3 and verse 48. And laid open the book of law, wherein the heathen had sought to paint the likeness of their images.
Right, you laying open the scripture, man, and you painting everything in your likeness, man. All right, Caesar Borgia, so-called Jesus Christ, in your likeness, man. All of the apostles in your likeness, man. All right, which is the biggest lie and was the biggest secret ever. But now everything is being exposed, man. All right, everything is being exposed. 2 Thessalonians 2 and 8. 2 Thessalonians 2 and 8. Yeah, everything being exposed, man. All right, so we see that what this devil has done, man. All right, he's hidden the heritage of Israel, man. All right, he's been a perfect devil.
This 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 8.
Luke 1 and 70 right quick.
And then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
Right, man. And he's being consumed, all right, with the spirit of his mouth, which is the elect, man. Luke 1 and 70.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get it.
This is Luke chapter 1 and verse 70.
Jeremiah 5 and 14.
And he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began.
Right, man. Like in old days, man, the Lord always sent his prophets out, okay, according to Jeremiah 28 and 8, to preach the downfall of these kingdoms, man. All right, we did it in the past, and now we're back in our lot doing it again, man. And we're taunting this place down, man. We wanted to happen quickly. That's why we putting out so many videos, man. That's why we are hitting the block, man, studying, because we want this stuff to really come to pass. All right, and we know and trust that it's gonna come to pass. Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah chapter 5 and verse 14. Wherefore, thus saith the Lord, power of hosts, because ye speak this word, behold, I will make my words in thy mouth fire, and this people wood, and it shall devour them.
Right, so that's why these people go crazy when they hear the word of the Lord. Why? Because they are wood, man, and His word is fire, and His word is correcting them and telling them what to do right, and they don't want to do right. They don't want to come into the light. All right, so their ass get cut up, man. All right, we get cut up. The same word cuss them, cuss us right back, man. All right, and if you genuine and sincere, you're gonna apologize. You know you're wrong and stop doing the stuff.
You remember that movie, remember that movie, Polka Dice? Where that little Edomite girl was in, her situation was in utter darkness, and they had that little lady, that old lady, step into the light, Caroline. Step into, but
Poltergeist.
Yeah. She was
Yeah.
telling her to step into the light because her situation that she was going through, she was being demonic or being possessed or something, and someone was trying to take a hold of her in darkness, but she was telling her to reach and step into the light, right? So that's like likened to the prophets, like the Lord has woken up prophets that, and brought us into this marvelous light, and we're fishing and searching for the elect, all right, to ultimately step up out of darkness and step into this marvelous light to be ultimately to be, hopefully be delivered. Okay, and let go the degenerate ways that Esau Edom has taught our people, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, so we're blowing the trumpet, letting you know what this devil plans are. Okay, so that makes us public enemy number one. Okay, so we're at that stage now where everything that our apostles of Great Millstone for Apostles Tahar on down to at least have been prophesied for over what? 30-something years, okay?
Yeah, 40, 50 years. Right?
You know, that C Hill is the MOTB, all right? And now you see that Trump is setting the stage and making it what the Lord is making it manifest that, my men has been telling the truth the whole time. So this topic the brother going into is showing you, there's the wiles of the devil, okay? The wiles of Esau Edom, the so-called white man, all right? His plans, okay, and what his demise is, and what his plans to do come down with great wrath on your Israelites, all right? Even if you're in his truth or not, okay? The Lord is going to bring great judgment to the planet Earth, all right? Starting with the ones that know they're Israelites and the ones who, 2/3 of the nation of Israel, okay? You got it, brother.
Bring it out, huh?
I got to preach about that.
You got it.
This Ezekiel chapter 33 and verse 33. And when this cometh to pass with the brothers and with the apostles and elders and bishops of Great Millstone been preaching for years.
Beautiful.
When this come to pass, lo, it will come.
Yes.
Beautiful, bro.
Then shall they know that the prophet have been among them.
And that's when they're gonna understand that, right? And then that's you see it's coming like the brothers already been saying. It's gonna be a big influx of Israelites gonna come and seek answers, because when this thing becomes go into effect and it manifests fully to 144%, and they see like, hold on, wait a minute. All right, that's when a lot of Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are going to flock to the men of the Lord to seek answers, and it's going to have a great influx of Israelites coming in. All right, and we're gonna, and Lord willing, we gotta have that spirit of discernment to discern from the good from the bad.
Yeah.
Because this is gonna come to pass, and that's when they're gonna know that them men, them prophets, all right, because they had a counter knocking. I was at the plantation, and a Jake woman, she came up to me. She was like, "Hey," she was like, "Man, I seen you. She was like, you was standing on a corner downtown." I'm like, "What you talking about?" What you talking? She like, "Y'all was standing, like y'all was out there on the corner, like y'all had some type of capes on, And she was like, what was y'all talking about?" She was inquiring. And I was like, I kind of cringed. I'm like, and she kept on pressing me. I'm like, I'm a, Israelite or whatever. And she was like, well, she like, I'm gonna tell you the truth. She like, you know what? Don't even worry about it. I don't even want to know. I said, no, you don't want to know. Yeah. She inquired, but she marked herself at the same time. Yeah. She inquired and then she rejected it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But there are gonna be a lot of people, man, in this end time. They're gonna realize that the men of the Lord, starting with Elder Apostle Tahar, Elder Apostle Gabar, Elder Apostle Arumla, Elder Apostle Ricard, were telling the truth the whole time, because they've been talking about this digital system for, like the brother said, 30, 40 years and longer than that. They've been talking about this devil coming down with horns for 30, 40 years. They were saying the same thing, and we're just coming in and we're repeating the same thing, man.
I got one for you.
You got it?
This Matthew chapter 23 and verse 37. O Jerusalem, Jerusalem, which is a people before it's a place. Thou that killest the prophets and stonest them which are sent unto thee.
Yep. We sent to this is a love. This is the Lord's love, man. He's giving you love by sending out his prophets to warn you, to get yourself together, all right, to prepare for all of this hell that's about to come, okay? To prepare for, you may go without food for a period of time. You know, get yourself ready, man.
Right.
All right?
And then if I may say, see, our people are ignorant to the truth, all right? They're ignorant to the term of reincarnation, all right? You had the prophets of old that was on the scene, that was prophesying to Israel and telling them the things that was to come in the latter days, all right? But now, through reincarnation, you got the prophets back here again today. The scriptures say that the spirit of the prophets is subject to the prophets, all right? So those same men that was before time, they back here today, fulfilling their lots, doing the same thing they was doing in the ancient world. They're telling you again today all these things that's going to happen. All right, we are at the latter end of this book, man. We at the end, all right? For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, man. All right, the Lord is finna send his only begotten son, Yahushua, back, all right, to take down these kings of the earth and set his people on top forever, man. And that's just the bottom line. That's just the truth. And that's what our people fail to realize. They think that the prophets of old, the Lord just forgot about them. Those men did all those labors, all that hard work, and the Lord's not going to reward them. Yes, the Lord will reward them in this day and time that we coming into. It said
it's a reward to see the downfall of Esau Edom's kingdom.
Yes.
We catching hell, but we happy in our hell because we see that this place is crumbling and the kingdom is coming. Go ahead.
Yes, it says, O Jerusalem, Jerusalem, thou that killest the prophets and stonest them which are sent unto thee, which y'all, 2/3 our people, y'all did that in the ancient world, and y'all doing it right now. It might not be physical, but when you talking about, oh, those men over there, rapists, them niggas don't know what they talking about. Niggas is prophesying, saying apostles are hard gonna die on this day. All those things, man, you stoning the prophets. All right, and it's gonna get physical too in this day and time. It says,
get physical.
Yep, and stone is them which are sent unto thee. How often would I have gathered thy children together, even as a hen gathereth her chickens under her wings, and ye would not. Right, because coming into this truth, coming under this word is true protection. All right, hearkening to the words of the men of the Lord, the prophets, is protection. The scriptures say if you was to give a cup of water to one of those men, that you might be able to be saved, roughly paraphrasing.
You receive a profit reward.
Yeah, you'll receive a profit reward just for giving them a cup of water.
Being sincere.
How many niggas walk up to us and just give us some water or something?
Not many.
For real.
Not many. Actually, they don't really like us.
Right.
They hate us.
Yeah, when they see us when they see us on the highways and byways, they be like, oh man, that them guys, like man, I gotta come downtown and see them, like man,
Yeah, the men of the Lord, we don't really talk much, because if we really talk about these scriptures, we would be ostracized from our jobs, we would be ostracized from our women, which we're already, to a certain degree, is ostracized for all this. But if we really open up our mouth about these scriptures, it'll be over for us in every area of this world, But it's going to come to a time where they're going to usher in this RFID chip. Hey, we're not going to be able to go to work. All right, we're not going to be able to go to the hospital. We're not going to be able to do all the things that people who take the RFID chip is going to be able to do. Okay?
Can I finish this out? It's verse 38. Behold, your house is left unto you desolate. All right, 2/3 of our people. Once the Lord take the men of the Lord off the scene, all right, the Amos 8 and 11.
Yep.
Once that happened, it's a wrap, man. You know that you could liken that to the ark door being closed. All right, when Noah and his family got inside the ark and that door was sealed shut. All right, it was over with. The flood came, and it's gonna happen again today. And verse 39 says, "For I say unto you, ye shall not see me henceforth till ye shall say, Blessed is he that cometh in the name of the Lord." All right, and there is a such thing as too late. And ultimately, 2/3 of our people are gonna be like, "Damn, those men was right," and still get destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how the Lord gonna do it. That's how it's gonna work. It's saying Amos 8 and 11, they shall wander from sea to sea, from the north, the east, the west. All right, seeking. All right, roughly paraphrasing, seeking. You know, for the word, man. They gonna want to hear our voice in that day. They don't want to hear us now.
Yeah.
But in that day, they gonna want to hear us out.
Yeah, look what Isaiah said about, because Isaiah was like, how long are these people going to be like this? And the Lord was like, until the end, until this is destroyed. Look, Isaiah 6:9. And then he said, go and tell his people, hear ye indeed, but understand not. And see ye indeed, but perceive not. So in other words, our people hear our words, but it's not registering to their spirit. All right, so they can't get it. All right, so they're blinded. All right, so that's why all this stuff goes over their head. The scriptures, the prophecy about the RFID chip, the prophecy about the financial collapse. Give me Zephaniah 1 and 10, if you can. All of that stuff they disregarded, man. These concentration camps, they disregarded, man, because they don't want to hear, and the Lord has blinded them. Verse 10, make the heart of this people fat and make their ears heavy, okay? And set their eyes, lest they see with their eyes and hear with their ears and understand with their heart and convert and be healed. So the Lord doesn't want these devils to, these two-thirds of Israel to be healed, man. Because this is healing. Then he doesn't want them to be converted. Because this is conversion. We're converting to be just like our Lord and Savior, man. All right, and his begotten Son, Yahweh. Okay, and it says, then said I, so this is what Isaiah said at the end of all of this. He said, then said I, Lord, how long? So how long is this bullshit gonna go on? How long is our people not gonna get it?
That's right.
How long? And it says, until the cities be wasted without an habitation, and the houses without man, and the land be utterly desolate.
That's the time of the end, man. All right, like the scripture said in Malachi 4, for behold, the day coming that shall burn them as an oven. That's the end, man. And our people ain't gonna get it until that time, until it's too late. You know,
until they burnt up.
Yes, that's how Jake operate.
That's how they gonna get it, death by pain.
Yes,
yeah.
Yes.
That's how they gonna get it. They gonna understand.
When they see the missiles coming down, they ain't gonna understand. Hey, them guys was right. They was right.
They was right.
Hey, so Yahweh will be justified.
Yep.
All right,
Yep.
and magnified and
Yep.
glorified.
Yep.
Okay, all in one.
That's right. Give me that Zephaniah. Give me that Isaiah 24 and 7.
This is Zephaniah chapter 1 and verse 10.
Yep.
It says, and it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord Yahweh, that there shall be the noise of a cry from the fish gate.
Yeah, they're talking about these stockbrokers and people dealing with this financial system, man. They going broke. They losing all their money. Okay, Wall Street is crumbling. All right, so they already see the financial prognosticators already can forecast that this place is going to be obsolete. The money system is going to be obsolete. So they're suffering. They're panicking. All right. That's why it says go and howl, man. All right.
And that's why that goes right back full circle back into that article that you got about that Trump signing that beautiful bill.
Okay.
That's them, because they know that the dollar is collapsing.
Mhm.
All right, the economy is crashing. The stock market is dropping. So that you know what, hey, we have no other choice but let's go with that. What you call it?
The big beautiful bill and the Genius Act. The Genius Act, the stable coin.
The stable
coin. Let's go with our thing because they know it's collapsing. That's beautiful. All right? That's beautiful. It's just a digital currency, and they want to peg it to the dollar and have every nation under that now. All right, and that's what the Genius Act, and it's basically a roadway to the RFID chip.
Yeah,
it's a roadway. It's paving the way, setting up the system to allow it to manifest.
Yeah, and that's Yahweh Shai doing that, making moves.
Mm-hmm.
It says, and there shall be a noise of a cry from the first gate, and a howling from the second, and a great crashing from the hills.
Yeah, man. All right, and them hills represent government. That great crashing is this economy crashing, and every nation that's connected to this, the hills, they're gonna crash right along with it, man. And these other nations, they know that. That's why they're de-dollarizing. They're using their own currency, but they all in league with the main objective: go digital, so we can unroll our enterprise, which is the RFID chip. They're all in league with that.
Trying to get a clean slate, trying to get out of debt. All right, because they're all in debt to one another.
Mm-hmm.
Because China already got that system over there and play with the digital system, with the credit score
and the social
credit score.
Yep, and that's what they want to do here and all over the world. All right, they want to use your. They're gonna have a social credit score. So if you not doing what they want to do, you're gonna have a low credit score. You're gonna have a low social score. And if you continue to not do what they want to do, they just cut you off the system, man. Don't let him go to the hospital. Don't let him go to work. He can't work no more. If it's too bad, if he's really going against the system, release the cyanide and poison him and get rid of him.
Yeah.
Total control, man.
Yeah.
This devil think he is Yahweh by Yahweh's side, man. But the Lord is going to show him, man. And it's showing him right now, man.
Verse 11, Zephaniah 1:11. How ye inhabitants of Mektesh.
Yeah, that's just like Wall Street in New York. Okay, that was a place in the ancient time where everybody gathered around and traded whatever they had: cattle, silver, gold, or whatever they had at the time, the resources, man. And what did they do at Wall Street? They trade what? Resources, man. Commodities. Okay, so read that one more time.
This is Zephaniah 1 and
that last
11.
verse.
It says, how ye inhabitants of Mektesh, for all the merchants, people are cut down.
Right, yeah. Ain't no more Wall Street. Ain't no more dollar. The dollar's collapsed. Wall Street is tumbled. The Dow is tumbled. All right, the stock market is completely gone. All right, you're gonna have people committing suicide at an alarming rate, man, because this is their system that they trust in and that all of their hopes and futures in. But it's looking grim right now. It's looking grim right now, man. All right, and when this happens, it's gonna be all chaos in the street. All right, total anarchy. Okay, because people ain't gonna know what to do, and that's when they're gonna come in with this digital RFID chip. And guess what? They're gonna give you the solution, and you're gonna beg them for the solution. Go ahead.
It says, all they that bear silver are cut off.
Yeah, your silver and gold is gonna be cast in the streets, man. All right, it's gonna be Ezekiel, I think it's 4:17 or 5:17. Yeah, the gold and silver is gonna get cast in the streets, man. All right, because it's gonna be worthless. It ain't gonna be worth nothing. That was it.
This Ezekiel 4:16. Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, behold, I will break the staff of bread in Jerusalem.
Yeah, that staff, man, all the power, man. When the money system collapsed, hey, ain't no more power for this whore, man. All right, everything's gonna be in disarray, man. That staff go into your power, your resources and stuff. The Lord is breaking that as we speak.
And they shall eat bread by weight.
Right, you're gonna eat bread by measure. Today we got one piece of bread. We got 2 people in here. You get a piece of bread, a little piece of bread for right now, and at lunch we'll break another little piece off, and that's how we're gonna do it. You get a cap of water out for the morning, a cap of water for lunch, a cap of water. They're gonna measure the food because there ain't gonna be no food in the land, and if you don't have Yahweh outside for protection, you're gonna be totally destroyed. All right, from famines, from pestilence, from riots, from wars, gender wars, race wars, class wars. I mean, the men are gonna die in the street. Okay, go ahead.
And it reads, it says, and with care, and they shall drink water by measure, and with astonishment.
Yeah, man, because they ain't gonna believe it. Look how much America eats right now, man.
Yeah,
People don't go. People ain't going 3 hours without eating, man.
Man.
They're not really going long without eating because they constantly eat, man. Constantly feeding their face, man. So when the food go out, ain't no food in Walmart and Target and all these restaurants.
Right.
Man, these people are gonna absolutely lose their mind because they don't think that this can happen, man.
Right.
They think America gonna go on forever. Ain't nobody ever gonna attack us. And if they do, we got the strongest military in the world, man.
Yeah, that's what they say. Jake be all for that. Oh man, we got the strongest military. What you mean we?
Right.
What do you mean we?
Right. You ain't got shit.
You ain't got
Hey, our military, Yahweh Yahushua and the host, the heavenly host, the angels.
Real.
That's our military.
Mhm.
All right.
Go ahead.
It's Isaiah chapter 30, starting at the top. It says, "Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord. They take counsel, but not of me, and they cover what they covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin."
Yep. And you covering, you taking this man's RFID chip. Hey, man. Death and destruction is gonna come up unto you, man. All right. You going to the government for help. All right, which he's taking the help away now. All right, but he's gonna create a worse situation, and most of the people gonna run to him for the solution, man. We need to eat. We need our money. All right, what's the solution? Everything is in chaos. Everything is utterly broken down. What's the solution? And that's when the elites are going to be happy to roll out that RFID chip.
This is what's going to happen. Verse 2, "They walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt."
Yep, the strength of Pharaoh is Trump, the government, the police. All right, all of these systems that are set up to protect the people, man. All right, read that one more time, man.
I got you. "They walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt." And if I may say, all right, because this devil gonna come down with great wrath, all right, and he's gonna basically, like you said earlier, our people are gonna be willing to take that MOTB, all right, and that's because you lack faith. That's because you don't truly believe in Yahweh Shema Shai. All right, so when the devil come in and he do away with all the resources, all the food, and it's famine out here, and you ain't got nothing to eat, well, you've been lollygagging, playing around, and not hearkening to the words of the Lord. All right, Yahweh Shema Shai. You're not gonna have no faith in that day that the Heavenly Father is gonna protect you and guide you. So what are you gonna do? With open arms, you're gonna go to the Pharaoh, all right, being these leaders of America, all right. You're gonna trust in Egypt here in America, and you're gonna go take that MOTB, man.
Yeah, because Esau he gonna package it up real nice.
Yeah.
Right. So you're gonna have people some gonna willingly take it, right? And then you're gonna have some that's gonna rebel like I'm not taking it. But when their stomach start touching that back,
they're gonna take it, man.
They're gonna take it.
When they see their kids can't eat, the wife is starving, The little kids is starving. They gonna take it, man.
Yeah.
All right, without a hesitate, because they don't have the spirit of the Lord in them, man. The spirit of the Lord isn't dealing with them, and they didn't prepare themselves to go through this adversity. You know, they don't even know what they're going through it for. You see?
Exactly. I'm gonna finish this verse 3, and that's it. It says, "Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion." Right? Because when all hell break loose, our people gonna be confused because they didn't see it coming. They didn't believe it. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be their confusion. They gonna be lost, man. When this devil come in with great wrath, all right, and you see these big ass super soldiers, these so-called white men, these robot dogs and things like that, y'all not gonna know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You trusted this man, you never thought these things could happen, and when they happen, you're gonna be lost.
They gonna blame who? Man, it's because of them guys.
Yeah.
That persecution. They gonna blame us. All right, for bringing out this word. And they gonna remember, like, hey, all that stuff that's going on, man, them guys been saying it was gonna happen. Man, they doing it because of them. Right? And they gonna they gonna come down on the men of the Lord. Right? Yeah. Right along with Esau Edom. So-called white man. You got it, brother.
Yeah, more than that.
Nah, that was it.
This is Ezekiel chapter 7 verse 19. They shall cast their silver in the streets, and their gold shall be removed.
Yeah, your money ain't gonna be worth nothing, man. All right, and the elders and apostles been saying this from the beginning. Real money is silver, gold, cattle, servants, slaves, land. That's real money. They giving you fake money. Like I said, the whole system is a Ponzi scheme. All right, so they've tricked the whole world into taking fake money for real resources.
That's a real devil.
Who doesn't real?
That's a real devil. Real boy cold.
And it reads.
So once this money collapse, you're gonna wipe your booty with it. You're gonna be able to just, you're gonna burn it. You're gonna burn it to stay warm and stuff. Just like in I Am Legend, they had money all over the place. Nobody cared about that. They wanted food, man. Food. That's what it's gonna come down. Water and food. You know. But 2/3 of Israel, you ain't gonna have the Lord because you're not doing the necessary things to get it, man. To get the understanding. Go ahead.
It says, "Their silver and their gold shall not be able to deliver them in the day of the wrath of the Lord Yahweh by Shem Yahushua."
Yeah. So all you famous, give me some famous people.
Jay-Z, Oprah Winfrey.
Jay-Z, Oprah Winfrey.
What's another one? Black billionaires.
All these black.
Tyler Perry.
Tyler Perry.
Yeah.
These guys are gonna be
Floyd Mayweather.
All of this money that they got, that they fly Boosie with these little phones, all that's about to go away, man. They're gonna be throwing the money in the streets, man. That's not gonna be able to save them. So these famous jakes in this society, they still gonna be known. Everybody's still gonna know who they are. But guess what? They're gonna be on the level of everybody else. All right, so you just gonna be in real trouble because you gonna be famous. Everybody gonna know who you are, but you ain't gonna have nothing, man. All right, you got that money that you got and that you flaunting on Instagram and Facebook and all these different social medias is gonna be obsolete in that day.
It's gonna be horrible for them because they done had this fame and this power for so long. So once that's stripping away from them, everybody gonna look at them like the average nigga. Yep. They ain't gonna know how to handle that out. You know what I'm saying? Because they never been without it.
And you can make yourself, because people might think you have something because you famous, and you can make yourself a prey. So you rich people, man, you famous people, you people that's at the top of your game in the football game, the football world, the music world, the movie world, all these movie stars, Will Smith, Jada Pinkett, Malcolm, Denzel Washington. These guys are gonna be, they're gonna be relatively nothing in that day. Nothing. Because the money is gonna fail them, man. All right.
It says back in Ezekiel 7:19, it says, "They shall not satisfy their souls, neither fear their bowels, because it is the stumbling block of their iniquity."
Yep. So your iniquity is about to get you messed up. That's why 2/3 of Jake is gonna die from famine, pestilence, and wars in the street, man. All right, because this money is nothing. Go ahead, with James 5.
Gotta read that. Yep. James chapter 5, starting at the top. Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you.
Yeah, all you, man. This time we talking to the elites, man. All right, you about to go through hell, man. Cause your enterprise is not gonna come to pass in its totality, man. The Lord is gonna come back while y'all fighting in World War III, and that's the end of you, man. And you people, you heathens, you despise the name of the Lord. You're gonna be so scared, man, in that day. Okay? Read it again.
Come, James 5 at the top. Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you.
Yeah, that's they're gonna be weeping, howling. You're gonna see mass homicide, mass suicide. All right, because they're all of everything that they believe in is falling apart. All right, go ahead.
Verse 2, your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth-eaten.
Yeah, moth-eaten, going back to like being dead, man. All right, the money is corrupted. It worth nothing. Ain't nothing backing the money up. Okay, your riches are as nothing, man. That's why they're gonna cast it into the streets. You see, if you can't see that the RFID chip is coming, that the Genius Act is just the system to set it up, that hey, there's nothing we can do for you. The Lord has blinded you, like we brought out earlier. Go ahead.
It says in verse 3, your gold and silver is cankered, and the rest of them shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire. Ye have heaped treasures together for the last days.
Yeah, man, they're gonna shoot missiles on America, destroy America, and all of this money that the elites have accumulated, and they live all over the world in other places. But all of that money, all that gold that they got sitting in rooms or in a deep underground bunker, all of that is gonna be given into the just hand, man. The men of the Lord, starting with Yahweh side, man. All of that and the elect. All right, Israel's gonna get all of those riches back, man. With all of those trillions of dollars worth of gold, all of that is gonna come back to the men of the Lord, man, where it rightfully belongs.
Yeah.
Where it rightfully belongs, man, because you ruled this place in wickedness, and everybody's mourning. All right,
Yeah.
because the wicked is in power, and now it's time for the wicked to come down. Sure. You got it, all.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 1.
Revelation.
It says, remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth.
Right, when you're young and vigorous, you should be in this word, man, giving the Lord all of your energy. Why? Because that's the prime of your life, man. The Lord wants you in the prime of your life, not when you're 70, 80, on your deathbed, 60. 55, you know, when you done lived your whole life, and now I'm ready to give my life to the Lord. I've been the biggest sinner.
Yes, bro.
I've been the biggest sinner.
Bro.
I done all the wickedness I could do. Now I'm ready to, Lord, take me. I want to repent and baptize and shit like that. Nah, he wants you when he's young. Go ahead.
It says, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. Verse 2.
Yeah, so before things get super wicked, hey, you need to get with the Lord, man. You know, Isaiah 55 and 6, man. You need to seek the Lord while you may be found. Okay, because once the doors, like the brother said, alluded to earlier, once that ark sets, there's nothing nobody can do for you.
Them doors of
We're
mercy.
hoping that we get saved.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I say when them doors of mercy close, you know, like I always told them about that saying in that movie says, mercy has overpassed. Now come his judgment. Right? So the Lord getting ready for the what? For to close the doors of mercy and for to open up a can of judgment, and you already see it. starting to happen among
Yeah.
Israel, the ones that know they're Israelites.
Yeah.
You see, the Lord starting to judge them. Okay,
Yeah.
bringing their evil deeds that was done in the dark into the light, and to what? To show us, all right, to put that fear on us, all right.
To get right.
It says a fear Yahweh rather than men. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It says, verse 2, it says, while the sun, so like Ecclesiastes 12:2, while the sun or the light or the moon or the stars not be darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain.
Yeah, so before all this hell really kick in full throttle, all right, before the ICBMs are shot off and this place is in a mushroom cloud, all right, torn to pieces, before before all of this stuff, get yourself right with the Lord, man. All right?
Yeah, before the Lord start bringing that judgment, before, everything starting to kick in, Jacob's trouble, all right, the persecution,
the economic collapse.
Before all those things, start, fully
manifesting, yeah.
Well, the Lord got it now where he got his men out there on the highways and byways and making these epistles where you can get yourself according to the book of Jude, get built up on your most holy faith. So you can be exempt, all right, from judgment, all right? For the Lord to have mercy on you and be saved in a time of trouble. Okay? Verse Ecclesiastes 12:3, it says, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because there are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened.
Right, yeah. The keepers of the house are these elites, man. All right, the people that are dealing with the financial system, man. All right, and they're panicking, man, because they see that there's not going to be a future in America, man. Read it one more time, that letter in.
It says, Ecclesiastes 12:3, it says, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves.
Yeah, they trembling. Why? Because the economy is in disarray, man, because there's no future in America, man. All right, go ahead.
And the grinders cease because there are few.
Grinders represent the works. And what do you see all in the news right now? IBM laying off, Microsoft laying off, all these tech jobs laying off. All of this, you got the retail apocalypse. You got the government jobs that Trump just signed in, and they're laying off more people. Okay?
Yeah, just adding on to what you're saying, testimony in my life. At my job, they actually they cut some people and they cut hours. At my job, the guy only has a certain amount of hours that he can give people. Even my hours was cut a little bit. They wouldn't cut all the way through the power of spirit. They hire about shot, but he need to cut mine a little bit because this is what he have to do because he doesn't have the money to even give out, to dish out to the people no more to work for him. So this is what's going on, man.
Yeah, so that means, when they do that means because those type of companies or any type of company, they have like contracts. So they limited on contracts. So when they start getting limited on contracts, they have to what? They have to cut down on employees, and then they have to cut down on the work hours.
Yeah, that's one of their biggest expensive, human resources.
Yes.
And we are the human resources. So we need to start saving off the people, getting rid of this money.
You got it now where, if you making $18, $15, $20, that's not enough to live out here and survive no more, man. So people don't even want to work certain jobs because it's like, for what?
It's worthless.
Hey, I can't do nothing with this. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, hey, the system is crashing, man.
Yeah. Hey, I feel like that. If it wasn't for the Lord taking care of us, man, we would be hopeless. Yeah. But we got these scriptures, man. All right, so we got protection, man, in the Lord. We got comfort. Because there's a lot of people not comfort right now, man. Right. A lot of people trying to figure out, should I get gas or pay the electric bill or get some food for the night?
Yeah, for real.
What am I going to do? A lot of people get their check, and an hour later, all of the money's gone. Because everything they just worked 2 weeks for or a week for had to be divvied out to who? Esau. We go to Esau for the one of all things, man. So as soon as you get your check, it's like a hole in your pocket because it goes in your pocket and it goes right back out. And you barely even get anything. You barely, and he's tightening the rope though. He's making it even harder. So there's a lot of people that are crashing out because they don't know how to deal with that. You know, and Esau, you are losing a lot. And you don't know how to deal with it. So you're going to see a lot of Edomites committing suicide or mass killing, killing their family within themselves, you know. Yep.
Right, yeah, because judgment gonna lay on your average Edomite.
Yeah.
You know, you got the elite of Edom, but then you got the average Edomite that live right next door to us.
Yeah, they
Right, so
catching hell.
them curses gonna come on y'all ass.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all not gonna escape the curses, they coming on y'all. You know?
It's Haggai 1:6 if you look.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh,
I was
okay.
waiting on y'all, brother.
Just go ahead.
It's Haggai chapter 1 and verse 6.
Deuteronomy.
It says, ye have sown much and bring in little. Ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe you, but there is none warm. And he that earneth wages to put into a bag with holes.
Yeah, Jake making $100,000 working overtime, and he still don't got nothing, man. Still broke. Still having to borrow money. You know, doing all that hard ass work just to give it away. All these millionaires that lost their houses, they lost their life once they stopped playing basketball or football or having to go back on the road and do a comedian show. Because why? All the money they received for the last 10, 12 years, it just flew away. The Lord has us under curses, man. So it's always something. I know you bros feel it too. It's always something, man.
Yeah.
It's always, even when you get to millions, you still under curses, Jake. So it's always gonna be something. Either you're getting it taken away from child support, your wife divorced you.
That's been going on so much. Like I seen, you know, with some nigga shit with the Birdman dude, from you know the Birdman.
Yeah.
The Daytona Braxton or whatever. She done divorced that nigga and filed for like so many millions or hundreds of whatever. I've been saying that a lot lately.
But that happened to that big tall basketball player too.
Dwayne Wade?
No, we talking about the White House.
Yeah.
You know, married the White House
And
for
what?
6 months. Now you know he doing stuff with men.
Yeah,
you still gonna play your role, and
She wanted that money.
She wanted that money, and they gonna get on TV and say, "Oh, I told him when we first met, I didn't want anything for him. That's why I didn't want to do. I just wanted him for him." Well, why you going for this man money, man? And the men know it. That's why nobody's marrying these women, not getting involved in the relationship, and the so-called black woman is finished, man. Everybody sees what you're doing, man.
Yeah.
Everybody sees how Esau has programmed you to be a weapon against your own man. We sleeping with the enemy. You know? And that's why when you try to come back, Eve, and run to the so-called black man, he's going to tear you to pieces, man. You're not going to have no protection from the so-called black man. The so-called white man, which is your lover, he's going to turn on you according to Jeremiah.
Yeah.
Your lover's going to turn on you. So you ain't gonna have nobody, you women, you're gonna be in a horrible situation, man. But the Lord is steady building you up so he can tear you down, man. That's why their pride is to the roof, man. The average so-called black woman is puffed up, even the fat ones, with so much of pride. You can't even talk to them no more. So this devil has been a weapon to totally discombobulate our people, man. Through his philosophies, through his ideologies, he has totally programmed our people to go totally against us and against the Lord, man.
Right.
Yep. So, you got anything?
I got one real quick.
Yeah.
All right, this just backing up what you just said. This is Micah chapter 7 and verse 10. Then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy power?
Right, and what is she gonna see? Read that first part again.
Then she that is mine enemy shall see it.
Yeah, what is she gonna see, man? She gonna see this economy crash. She gonna see the RFID being rolled out. She gonna see the men of the Lord get endowed with power. She's going to see Jacob's trouble. She's going to see tribulation. She's going to see all of her benefits get taken away from her. I mean, this is what she's going to see, and she's seeing it now, man. Yeah. Read that top part one more time.
Then she that is mine enemy shall see it.
Right. Why? Because she is our enemy, man. And the Lord has given us the game to let us know and put us on point, man. To be careful around the so-called black woman.
Right.
And if you can not deal with her, that's the best deal you can do. But if you dealing with her, just be cautious, because don't marvel against you if she go out and cheat. And they got some kind of thing now called the T-app. Yeah, and they taking the T-app down because now it's turning on the women. Mm-hmm. They were making reports on men that were sleeping with buku women and had STDs. Yeah. And those same women started getting to those men that they were talking about DMs. See, women are backwards, man. Now they talking about this guy, and all that did was get him more cat. Boy, we're in the backward ass world, man. And now it's backfiring. Now men are saying, now they bringing out women, and you women have so much of wicked stuff on you, Dad, to take the platform down. And that's why they don't want to have when the woman has a baby, they should have maternity tests right on the spot. They wouldn't do it because you would find so many men not the biological fathers to so many kids, man. But that's okay, Esau. We're gonna get you, Lord willing, I will write this out on this side, and in the kingdom, we're gonna take our time with you for 1,000 years, man, because of everything that you're doing right now. Go ahead.
And shame shall cover her, was said unto me, where is the Lord thy power?
Yeah, shame, man. She gonna be in reproach, a disgrace, man. I was tricked. You got me. The so-called black man been telling you for 50 years that you was tricked, but telling you that you're being used by this white devil, yeah. And you didn't listen to him for over 50, 60 years.
And now she gonna see.
Now she gonna see.
Now she gonna see. The whole time I needed that man, and Esau had me thinking that I was an independent woman. Right? and read that latter part where it says,
and shame shall cover her, was said unto me, where is the Lord thy power?
Yeah, right. Who that sound like? That sound like Joe's wife.
Yep, Joe's wife. Yeah.
You know?
That's the so-called black woman. Why you ain't doing good? What's wrong with you? What's going on? That's her saying, where's your power at?
Yeah,
where is he?
That name you call on.
Yeah, where is he? Why he ain't help you out? Yeah, you doing worse than me. And Jesus Christ got me. That's how they come at us, man. Taking brothers to child support card, got brothers catching cases and all of that. That's why the elders and apostles, before I got in, have been saying, stay away from the so-called black woman. And if you have to deal with her in caution, man. That's all. Go ahead.
Mine eyes shall behold her, now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets. Right, judgment is coming to you too, Eve. All right, not just Jake going, get obliterated out here. The women are too. Judgment.
Yeah, all you tribes, all you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans.
Yeah, the scriptures say what? Slate utterly old and young, both maid and maiden or something like that. Roughly paraphrase. Yeah. So women are included in the judgment too, man. Mm-hmm. And there's gonna be no mercy.
Well, these federal jobs, a lot of the federal jobs are for so-called black women.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
See, we're seeing it. Look, that scripture's alive. We're actually seeing these women lose their jobs, under stress, going crazy, killing, more murderers going up, more incarceration with the so-called black woman is going up. Mm-hmm. They're being turned, since you've been wanting to be a man since before I was born, now men have accepted that. And now you see a lot of so-called black women getting killed, murdered, hurt, and there's nobody who crying behind them because you have already built yourself as a man, and now the world is turning on you and looking at you as a man. Yep. That was it. So with that, hey, Babylon is going to be destroyed. All right, the RFID chip It is being pushed out right now. All right, the economy is collapsing at the present moment. All right, all hell and all chaos is about to break out. Famine, wars, rumors of wars are going to intensify, man, until the Lord comes back, man. So we hope that this lesson was edifying to the hopeful elect, man. And before we get out here, we're going to turn to the east and give all glory and praise to
Yahweh, Bahashem,
Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harukakodash. All right. Double honors to our apostles of GMS who ruled well and taught us this truth, man. And peace and salutations to your Akim across the four corners of the globe, preaching this gospel in truth and sincerity. Abba Babal,
Abba Babal,
Abba Babal,
Abba Babal,
Abba Babal,
Abba Babal,
Kwam Yasharala.
Kwam Yasharala.
Shalom, man.
Shalom.
Shalom.